Hi everybody. I stumbled across two paragraphs of words, one verbally and one written. They just kind of stuck. It made me feel things that I hadn't felt in a long time. It made me think things that I hadn't thought in a long time, and I just kind of thought that I would share them. So maybe they're helpful to you, maybe they're not, but maybe they are. I don't want all my videos to be solely about things that are on the outside. I've mentioned this in a lot of my videos. I want to come across from the inside more so than the outside, and I know that I dye my hair and I wear makeup and this and that, meh. I know that I love my makeup and I love fashion and things like that, but I don't want people to stumble across my channel and be given the impression that I'm all about self-image and things like that, because I'm quite the opposite. I do like to experiment with my makeup and my eyeshadow and things like that, but at the same time I do really feel like what's inside is what matters the most, and sometimes I stumble across things and I just want to share them. And I know a lot of you like these kind of videos, so I thought, why not? I'll do it. The first quote that I stumbled across was a random quote. I'm not quite sure who it's by, who wrote it, but as soon as I read it, it instantly stuck with me, and I kind of just thought, I like that. So I don't know who the author is of this first quote. I stumbled across it on the internet and I thought that I would share. Very zoomed in at the moment. It's a bit weird. Quote number 1. People come into your life and some of those people leave. People change. If they were real while they were in your life, remember them that way. Life has a funny way of affecting people. Things happen, make good memories, and always keep moving forwards. You're your own director in your own movie. Grant some people main roles. Let some people play extras. But regardless of who you choose for the credits, make sure you produce a movie that you're proud of. I read that and instantly it was just kind of like, it's been put into words what I've always thought this whole time, that that's a really, really good mindset to have. It's a really good quote and I just really wanted to share it with you guys. I think it's really positive, and I find that it really, really helps to kind of read positive quotes sometimes. Like I've mentioned to you guys in a lot of my videos already, in a few previous ones, that I read quotes and I place them in random places and I come across them like on purpose because I want to. I leave quotes around my house all over the place because I solely want to stumble across them when I'm in like the wrong frame of mind. I want to be in a more positive frame of mind, so finding quotes like this that I can relate to the way that I'm thinking really, really helps me. So I don't know if that kind of helps anyone else. When I'm in a certain mindset, I'm not going to go looking for quotes. So if I place them in different areas of the house or on my computer or in my phone, that I come across them when I really, really need them. So I suppose in a way, I'm leaving this video here for you guys to see, so that I'm kind of just leaving you with some quotes, something to think about. I find a lot of the female YouTubers out there are solely just focused on the outer shell. A lot of people are more focused on the outer shell and leaving the inner shell stuff, the stuff that really matters, to the side. So I kind of want to leave this video here and I just want to make at least one person think, or two people think, or just kind of think about something that isn't related to your image. That's the quote that I stumbled across that was written down, and I'm not quite sure who came up with it, but I thought that I would share. I'm quite addicted to Weeds recently, which is a TV show about a woman that ends up selling a fuckload of marijuana. I don't really want to give too much away, but there's a character which is her dead husband's brother, and it's called Andy Botwin, and he's hilarious. I love him. There's a scene where they're sitting there talking about life. Life is just blah blah blah. You hope for blah, and sometimes you find it, but mostly it's blah and waiting for blah and hoping you are right about the blahs you made. And then just when you think you have the whole blah damned thing figured out and you are surrounded by the ones you blah, death shows up and blah blah blah. I really love that quote. See, that to me isn't just hilarious because he replaced all of these words but blah blah blah. I like it because you understand it. You don't have to know the words that replace blah because you already know the words that replace blah. And I like that. I like that a lot. And it's stumbling across things like that that just kind of alter your perception or kind of make you feel a bit more comfortable about what you're going through at said time, blah 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 blah. Exactly, blah 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 blah. Just the expression of blah and how it links to that and how it links back to us and the way that we take it in is fascinating to me. And I love things like that, and that's another reason why I like stumbling across words so much. I love words a lot. If you want to let me know your inspirational quotes, I'd be greatly appreciative. Or just words you may have stumbled across today or last week, you know. And if you're interested in me doing videos like this, you know, about quotes that I've just stumbled across and how it's affected me, what it's made me think, then let me know, because I enjoy doing videos about things that are meaningful rather than meaningless. And sometimes I make quite silly, pointless videos, let's be honest, when I feel like there's more to me as a person. But at the same time, I'm very silly. I love hearing other people's experiences and just general words and quotes and things, and if you've got any inspiring ones, leave them down below because I absolutely love them. That sounds like a rather naughty innuendo. That's what she said! Couldn't help myself. I absolutely love words, and there's lots of things that I could talk about, specific subjects, and I could just talk for hours and hours on end. So if anyone wants to like hear my opinion on certain things that aren't makeup related and hair related, then let me know, because every now and then I get in the mood where I just want to talk, and there's no one around to talk to, and that sounds really sad, doesn't it? Little violin playing. Jingleheartart has no one to talk to. Feels really weird referring to myself as Jingleheartart, by the way. And the only reason I occasionally do it is because a few people stopped me in the street and just referred to me as Jingleheartart and not Jess. So I was just kind of like, oh, so I'm Jingleheartart. I'm Jess. I'm like a superhero. Can Jingleheartart be my superhero name instead of my shitty YouTube name I came up with